Hey there peeps, mewmew here and welcome back to Dragalia Lost. Today we're going to talk about the event that's coming up and also the units with it, so let's get to it. We are having news about the event that's actually coming up and also the summon showcase, and I gotta say, such cute units, such possible bait, but we don't know, so let's talk about it. So the first notice we got is announcing the Skyborne Spectacle raid event. So it is a raid event. During the event, you can use co-op to fight against the water element raid boss. So what we talked about in my previous video happens to be true. We are getting a water element raid boss. It is called Skyborne Spectacle. You can see the free dragon that we're gonna get in the background and also the friend unit that we're gonna get. I am not sure what kind of unit he is. I mean, he might be dagger, might be a blade user. I mean, you can't see it on the other side, so maybe it's a blade, not sure. Let me know your guesses of what kind of unit he is, because I am very curious. So the prince and his friends have come to town that will be celebrating the Lunar New Year. There'll be food, dragon, dances, and even spectacular pyro blossoms at night. But danger arises suddenly amidst the preparations for the event. A young practitioner of Kung Fu, a brave wanderer, and a panda dragon will rise up to face a mighty enemy who's disrupting the flow of mana. Panda. Can we get a polar bear, please, Dragalia? I mean, I don't know if it's in your books, but you know, panda is a bird. Now let's go with polar bears. So, you know, and sidetrack, but first, you know, this is a raid event. You'll be able to go into it with 3 other players. All of them will be bringing 4 units together, and you can farm this event to get emblems and also blazons, which you can use for blazon summons. It is a really good event for you to kind of farm, and you know, it is kind of in the cycle of types of events we get. We get facility events, and we get a raid event, and you know, rinse and repeat. But you know, I always like the fact that they're always going in with a different theme, a different story that they've built up. And you know, for me, I really like that. I know kind of the rotation can be tiresome for some, but you know, they actually put in a lot of thought into their stories, which is really nice. And now, probably the reason that you're watching this video. Probably. Oh, but low-key, since it is a water raid boss, make sure to work on your wind units so you're prepared for it. If you have Mirabelles, you know, work on them, give them some love. It does seem like the boss is going to be bug resistant. Well, I mean, sorry, he's going to be causing bug, so wind units that can resist bug are very nice to have for this event. Anyways, let's get started on talking about the units. So, announcing the next summon showcase, Springtime Spree. The next summon showcase, Springtime Spree, kicks off on the 31st. So this is starting on the 31st of it, starting that day, and it's gonna go all the way to February 13. What are they gonna start on the 14? I wonder. 13, the 14th of February. Is that even a special day? Are we expected to get something special? I don't know, but I certainly hope so. We need Valentine's Day meme. I mean, not that we know that she's coming, but it would be very nice if they did. Anyways, so it's gonna be from the 31st to the 13th. The event's not gonna last that long, because if we go into the previous one, it says that the event is starting to the 31st, but it doesn't give us the end date. But per the calendar, the event is probably gonna be ending on the 7th, or it's probably gonna be ending on the 7th of February, and then we'll have a few days left before the next event comes back up. So on this summon showcase, you can already see the spoiler down here, but you know, we are getting Lin You. She is, you know, a very cute axe wind character. Are you ready to see some real kung fu? She is so cute. I love her color scheme. It totally fits me. But, and you know, the main part here is the burr. Look at that panda burr. He's adorable. And he's like, he's like, I'm so tough. Anyways, a young woman who trained with the Kili tribe of Taiwu, she can be a little bit naive, but has firm beliefs when it comes to competitions and improving her martial arts skills, and burns with a desire to become as strong as possible. Her skills is Typhoon Fist, deals wind damage to enemies directly ahead and inflicts sleep. Nice. And her skill restores the user's HP and activates Heaven's Breath for 10 seconds. During Heaven's Breath, the user's attack rate is increased by 20%, and the skill Typhoon Fist is powered up. That's very nice. So, you know, if you have both of these skills available, I would definitely use Heaven's Breath first and Typhoon Fist. And it's also a really good skill to use when like your HP is a little low and you don't know if your healer is going to heal you. You know, it's nice to have that regen. Her co-abilities is increasing defense. Her abilities is if her HP is greater than 70%, she gets a 10% critical rate increase. She is resistant to bug, which, you know, is what we need for this one. And, you know, skill haste plus 8%. Increases skill gauge fill by 8%. The stats represent whenever she's at max. She does seem like a very interesting unit to me. I'm very tempted by her. But, you know, I also have to keep back in my mind that this banner's here till the 13th of February, 1. 2, we don't know if we're getting a Valentine's Day event. I would like a what's ahead for Dragalia and know if there's a Valentine's Day event coming, because then I would save just my Wyrmprint all for that. So I might just do like a, you know, 1 10 summon, 1 this banner comes out, and then just continue to save. Currently I have like 17,000 Wyrmprint, but it's all for Valentine's Day. Hopefully, you know, we do have a Valentine's Day banner, because we don't know, but we could. It would be very smart for them to do. Then we have Long. He is a dragon. Cha! I'll show you the iron fist of a dragon. This burr is so cute. So we had a polar bear, now we have a panda bear as a dragon. This is so adorable. And I wish, you know, the panda would have, I mean the polar bear would have been like a 5-star banner dragon, so he'd be even more OP. Anyways, he's cuddly. He looks like a charming panda, but is actually a full-fledged dragon. A warrior who trained under the Kili tribe. He has mastered the art of hand-to-hand combat. He has a son called Mewmew, and is somewhat of a warrior as a father. Wait, is Mewmew this bird? Is the bird that's with Lin You Mewmew? I want to know that. That is adorable. Oh my gosh. Her Mewmew and Long. Perfect combination. You know, perfect combination. His those are his stats at level 100. His skills deals wind damage to enemies in a line. Also, his abilities are for wind users, strength and critical damage too. If the user is attuned to wind, increases strength by 45% and adds 55% to the modifier applied to critical damage. So that's pretty awesome. So it increases the critical damage for the wind user and increases their strength by 45%. That's very nice, nothing to scoff at. And then we have the Wyrmprints. We have Warrior Maiden. This one is so pretty. It really reminds me of like Sleeping Beauty in the Woods. So she has recovery potency 10% and Slayer strength plus 4%, increasing the strength up to 4% for every 5 enemies defeated, up to 5 times per quest. And then we have Kung Fu Masters. I mean, I love the adventures, I love the dragon, but this Wyrmprint is like gorgeous. Look at the birds and her and the dragon. Like, that is just so cute. Axe critical rate plus 12%. If the user wields an axe, increases critical rate by 12%. Perfect, you know, for a girl that I keep forgetting her name. Lin You. I remember the last part of her name, but not like the first part. Lin You. Skill damage plus 15%, increases their skill damage by 15%. And those are the 2 5-star Wyrmprints, the 5-star Adventure, and the 5-star Dragon. So, I mean, we don't know what the 4-star and the 3-star that are also going to be added to the banner contain, or look like, or anything. But we'll find that soon. I just, you know, saw this notice when I woke up, and I was like, I should probably make a video and just talk about it, because reading is hard sometimes. Like, I mean, let's be real. Sometimes I see notices and I just kind of scroll past them. Especially in games that I don't make videos for. I'm gonna like scroll past me. And then I'm like, oh wait, they changed this in the game. And then it's like, oh, I talked about it in a notice that I did not read. But it happens. And, you know, something I want to call out. Appearance rates for the featured dragons will be boosted during the showcase. Get a closer look at some of the featured adventures, dragons, and wrymprints below. None of this says limited. Let's see if we can find showcase for her. Some of the featured wrymprints are here. Okay, so let's find. I think our last limited banner was New Year's. No, I thought you were fixing that. Sometimes I click view more and it like clicks me into the notice. Limited time adventures, dragons, and wrymprints. So it only said featured adventure and dragon and wrymprints. So per that, Lin You and Long and those wrymprints are here to stay. So this is not a limited time banner, which means these units are going to be in the summoning pool forever, which means you could hold on to your 5-star ticket and wait till they update the 5-star summoning pool, whenever that's gonna be, and hope to get her, or maybe you'll get lucky and get her in a different summon. So I mean, I only say that. I'm not saying don't summon. I'm saying if you're going to go crazy for Valentine's Day, if we get Valentine's Day, then I suggest you don't summon that much. And let's say, if you would ideally summon for this one 5 times, but then you're going to do Valentine's Day, maybe summon twice, and, or until you get your first 5-star, and, depending on that is, you kind of hold off until, like, the end, like, towards the end of the banner. So, like, wait till the 14, probably, like, the 10, no, sorry, not the 14, wait till, like, the 10th of February. We probably know what units are coming in the next banner on the 7th. Actually, no, on the 9th. On the 9th of, February, in like 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we will know what adventures and units are coming in the Valentine's Day banner. Just, hold off, if you want until then. It's just the banner's going to be here for, until the 13th. You have a lot of time to summon from it, and they're going to be permanently in the pool. So, I'm gonna do a lucky one until I get 5. I mean, I might do a single 10 summon because I have that ticket that we were given. And if I don't get a 5-star there, I'm just gonna use my daily summons, my daily deal ones, and towards the end of the event, depending on what we're gonna get on the 14th of February, then I'll go, maybe do a few more. But it really depends on what we're getting. We're not sure. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the units that are going to be added for this spring event, Lunar New Year. Let me know what you think. How are you going to summon for these, or are you just going to wait for Valentine's Day like me? I really like to hear what y'all think. I love how you always comment on the video. It makes me so happy. Thank you all so very much for watching, and until next time, meow.